Bing bong! We are live. We are live. We're live on the internet, coming to you live on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome to the CineBoiz podcast, part of the Corkbats podcast network. We are the CineBoiz, minus Tom. Tom's not here today. We are the movie.
Means we're going to be extra naughty today.
You know
Time
what? Hang
keeps
on.
us in line.
You know what? Let's start that over. Hang on. Gotta go back. Redo.
I probably.
Bing bong. There we go. We're back. We're live. Had to hit that good old-fashioned record button. So if you are watching on Twitch or YouTube, you just got, 30 seconds of free CineBoiz that is not going to be available anywhere else. So congratulations. I know Mob's excited. Guys.
Good job.
We're the CineBoiz podcast, part of the Corkbats podcast network. This mouse is being a dick. It's like, I need a new mouse. This mouse has lost its mind. But yeah, we're the CineBoiz podcast, part of the Corkbats podcast network. Movie, TV, and gaming branch of Corkbats. If you don't know what Corkbats is, be sure to follow them on social media, at Corkbats on Twitter, at Corkbats2 on Instagram. And you can always go to corkbats.com to get all your Corkbats content. Hey guys, happy National Plum Pudding Day to all who celebrate.
Not me.
You ever had plum pudding?
No, what is it? I'm assuming it's pudding made of plums.
It seems like an English dish.
Yeah.
Something
So-
that those
so here's the
wackos
thing.
across the pond would enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of plums, and I'm not really a fan of pudding.
So this is like a double
So
nightmare. For you.
I abstain.
Yeah, you know, it's also
I-
Global Movie Day, but I was like,
That seems less like.
That seems like
that
every
doesn't
day.
seem like something we would be
Seems
doing.
like a different thing. Yeah.
K Mingo's in the chat. She says, "Good morning, boys," and that the silence is so loud. Yeah, it's so
Mingo.
deafening without our
Most more.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
freaking
Ba-
YouTube.
Ba-
Just
ba-
killing it, killing the fun for everybody. Thanks a lot, YouTube.
Bow, 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 bow,
So to everybody
bow,
who
bow.
doesn't hear our theme song, that's why. You guys are doing a good job of recreating it right now.
It's gonna be when we hit our goal, we're gonna recreate it, and it's gonna be glorious.
Here's the thing, we still are. We'll talk about our fall goals here in a second, but we're not moving very much on Twitch. We got to do something about that. We hit all of our other goals, but Twitch has kind of slowed down.
Wait, Kevin, take your shirt
quite
off.
a bit. Yeah, take your shirt off. Get the Twitch followers going. Yeah. Speaking of Twitch, if you're watching us live on the Twitch page, thank you so much. Please consider following. This is going to be our landing page from now on, so we want to keep that growing. Following costs you absolutely nothing. $0.00 to follow us on Twitch. So please consider doing that. We're trying to hit 50 followers by the end of February. We're currently at 37, and we're almost halfway through the month. So yeah.
And for those
Pick
at
that
home, landing page is a kind of niche marketing term that means a page that you go where you land on, and we have our stuff. So that's some marketing for you out there this morning.
Thank you, Kevin, with the marketing lesson.
Mm-hmm.
We really appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, if you follow us, there's a chance you could win prizes. So, I mean, essentially, you're making money by following us on Twitch. So consider doing that. If you are watching us live on the Corkbats YouTube page, it doesn't look like there's anybody in the YouTube chat yet. But thank you so much for joining us. Help us continue to grow this channel by subscribing, liking this video, etc. Again, it costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe to the Corkbats YouTube channel. And it helps us a ton. So please consider doing it. And then, yeah, if you're unable to watch us live and are listening to this as our newest podcast episode, thank you so much. You can follow us or find us anywhere podcasts are sold. Podcast Central, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. We are the CineBoiz podcast, which is part of the Corkbats podcast network. Please consider rating, reviewing, subscribing. All of that costs you absolutely nothing. And it helps us a ton, so please consider doing that. And yeah, again, let's do a quick rundown of our follow goals. So, like we've been talking about, follow goals are something that we've been. Actually, can one of you guys talk real quick?
I like that
Okay,
way.
good. I was worried that you fell asleep. Just kidding. I was worried for some reason that our audio wasn't working, but it is. Our follow goals. So we've hit 2 of our follow goals. We're now over 100 Twitter followers, over 150 Instagram followers, but we're still trying to get to 50 Twitch followers. So tell all your friends on Twitch. We only need to get 13 more, and then we're good. And if we hit that, you're going to get CineBoiz the Musical in March, which is what everybody wants. Special stream, CineBoiz the Musical. It's going to be a good time. So consider doing that. And also, since we did hit our Twitter and Instagram goals, we're going to be giving away some fun prizes at the end of the month. So maybe it's an Amazon gift card. Maybe it's merch.
Merch isn't real.
Merch is coming.
Okay.
Merch is coming. I know it's coming. I didn't check the store this morning, so it might actually already be there. But we're
I have
getting
the
merch.
only piece of CineBoiz merch ever right now.
Inaccurate.
So,
Well, there's going to be a lot more. Marie,
well,
Jay's
I
in
don't
the
care.
chat.
I'll say only piece of clothing. There's mugs out there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
There's mugs out there.
Marie, not Jay in the chat saying hello. Welcome, Marie. Good to see you.
MJ.
Yeah.
Marie.
So,
I'm not Jay.
well, like I said, my name's Kenny. I'm one of the co-hosts of the CineBoiz podcast. We're down a man today. No Tom. Tom is busy entertaining in-laws, I believe. So, good luck to him. But we're joined on the East Coast in his Jamar Chase Bengals jersey
Good day.
Bengals.
by Mob. Mob, how are you today?
Yeah.
Well, don't get too excited.
Same.
I'm existing.
You're existing. Good. Well, I'm glad you still exist. Let me ask you
It's
this.
been a rough 2 weeks. It just needs to get over with.
It's like a weird depression that
Yeah.
I'm ready to it to be done with.
Oh, football season's over.
Not according to you, wearing your Bengals jersey,
Oh, no,
rubbing
this
it in
is
my
just-
face.
This is just like a shirt that I decided to put on today.
Ah,
What's on it?
I'm still getting random like flashes throughout the day, or like when I'm trying to go to sleep, of just like Tyreek Hill not going out of bounds at the 1 yard line, or us not being able to score from inside the 5 to
Yeah.
win the game twice.
yep.
And it still hurts
Yeah, it sucks.
because I
I
think
don't know what you guys are talking about.
we'd beat the
None of
hell
this
out
happened.
afterwards.
Football season ended.
Yeah, sports are dumb.
Do you have like
Long
this?
time
Fandom
ago.
is stupid.
Do you have a weird thing where you think back to that Bengals game and like just like a moment of that Bengals game where you're trying to fall asleep and then you just can't fall asleep?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
pretty much.
hate that.
Pretty much every night at this point.
I hate that.
Still.
Not a sports podcast. Go Rams. But Mob, let me ask you this: what are you big on, my man?
Not a sports podcast, but I'm big on the NBA All-Star Draft.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Like
One of the
every
better
year,
moments ever.
every year, like it's such great television. That the NBA on TNT group of guys are insanely awesome together.
Oh,
Long live Charles
Kenny,
Barkley.
Shaq,
My
and
goodness.
Charles. And then they're like, hey, what if we make 2 of the biggest stars in the NBA pick amongst their friends? And like the NBA is the most drama-filled league
Oh yeah.
as it is.
Oh yeah.
So let's just do that. Oh, and hey, we're going to have James Harden ask for a trade. And then KD has to pick between him and another guy. And it was awesome. Everything about it, every year, something comes out that makes it highly entertaining.
Yeah.
So
I feel like NBA, TNT's NBA coverage is the best sports coverage.
It wins
Period.
Emmys every year, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It's so
literally every single TV station has tried to copy it in
Yeah.
some form or some matter. Fox NFL, it's not the same, but it's good. And then you have CBS who's trying to emulate all of that too, and you have like these people that no one cares about.
Honestly, the closest is the hockey version, which I've only seen a couple times, but they have Wayne Gretzky and a couple former players, and it's kind of just off the rails.
They have
the same.
Biz Nasty, don't
Biz
they?
Nasty, that's who
Yeah.
it was. And he's just an absolute, he does whatever he wants. So it's kind of, he's the Chuck of that show.
Yeah.
And it's similar. And I'd say they're the closest, but people don't care or know anything about hockey, including myself.
I would makes me think of Monday Night Countdown, ESPN NFL Monday Night Countdown, and I'm always just like, why are Randy Moss and Booger McFarlane screaming all the
Except
time?
that they're not good.
Yeah, they're
And
not good.
Chuck
They
and
just
Shaq
yell
and
the
Kenny
whole
are
time.
good.
And they're not even like arguing. They're scream talking the
It's 'cause
entire time.
Every pre and post game show is trying so hard to be NBA live on TNT now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
true.
And the thing is you cannot replicate Ernie. You can't replicate Chuck. You can't replicate Shaq. And then Kenny gets to come along for the ride, and he's great too. So
And Ernie is actually maybe he's maybe the most important cog in all of it because he
100%.
never gets phased in any of the mayhem that's going on.
And
he
he's
just
like,
keeps him
keeps it going forward.
Ernie's
And
like
he's
literally
he's a legend.
He's just he's like such a good person too.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of that, like I want to
think-
be Ernie Johnson. He's
yeah.
somebody I look up to for sure. He's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Maul's in the chat saying hi, boys in chat. Maul, good to see you. Okay, well, thank you, Mob. We really appreciate that. And then we got our good friend Kevin. Kevin, you sweet, sweet little boy. How you doing?
I was doing okay, and then you called me a little boy.
Sweet, sweet little guy. Good to see you, man. What are you
I have
big on?
two things this week.
Okay.
One, this is a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
I am now a proud member of AARP.
Yes! That makes two of us.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got my card right here.
My card is in the mail, so I'm excited to get it. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
It's screwing up because of the black light or the blue. Actually, don't let me cover up my number there. But yes, that is my AARP
Cover
card.
up that member.
Yeah.
But, I recently, well, I learned this a while ago, but I just decided to act on it. We're booking a vacation this summer, and it's like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
There's no age restriction on AARP
There's
member
not.
benefits.
They got rid of it.
So I just saved myself like 125 bones on a rental car this summer. And I think the membership was $10 a year. So
Yeah, it's
what a
super
deal.
cheap.
Everyone sign up for AARP.
Yes.
Join the club.
Everybody do it. We signed up for it because we went to AT&T probably like 5-6 months ago to get create a family plan for me and the lady. We're now a family, so created a family plan. And the guy there's like, hey, you guys should join AARP. You will save a lot of money on your new AT&T bill. And we're like,
Oh, so that guy's a real one. He's helping you out.
yes. So
I
we
feel
had
like
no
phone
idea.
stores are generally the worst.
No idea that this was going on. And he's like, yeah, if you join AARP, you will get a monthly discount plus you'll get a sign-up discount. So we're like, okay. So we did, and our cell phone bill is very, very cheap every month.
Yeah,
because of
there's
our
so
AARP
many
membership.
so many benefits. Everyone should be a member.
Yeah.
So that's one. And two, I have to apologize because in the past I have bagged on the Mandalorian, and so basically Boba Fett came out like a month ago.
Yep.
Or December.
A little into a month ago, yeah.
So I wanted to watch Boba Fett, and I was like, well, crap, I gotta finish the Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Mandalorian first came out, I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes, and then I kind of just fizzled out. And so I forced myself to watch the rest of the first season. It was solid. It was good. Nothing, spectacular about it, but it was interesting.
Yeah.
And then I watched season 2 of The Mandalorian, and oh my God.
It's nuts.
It's the best piece of Star Wars content that has come out since. It's better than either of the prequel or post trilogies, I think, in my opinion. Definitely the sequel trilogies. Those they're all terrible. So I did not see the last 3 episodes of season 2 coming. I won't spoil it for anyone, even though it's been out a full year.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it, please do so, because they did something really smart Disney owns it now. So they're setting it up for world building, much like the Avengers have done and all these things. What?
We just got a new follower.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah, we did. EOTY. EOTY.
EOTY.
Says, hey, boys, and thank you for the follow. We really appreciate that. Just one step closer. But yeah, no, that's great, Kev.
It's great. Dave Filoni, I'm officially a Dave Filoni fanboy.
Okay.
Come on the pod.
Come on the pod. That's your open invitation, Dave Filoni, to join us.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Book of Boba Fett yet, but it's on the list.
I haven't
think
either.
I want to get the lady to watch Mandalorian first before we hop into that.
Mm-hmm.
I was just waiting for them all to come out because
it's definitely not the best thing ever made, but it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. And again, they've set themselves up they have lots of avenues they can explore, and hopefully they do. So
All
I'm
right.
pumped. It made me like Star Wars again, which is saying something
It's hard to get you to like anything anymore. So
yeah, well, I don't
that
like
is saying
most
something.
things. And the sequels were just so off-putting to me.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. Fair enough.
well,
Kevin, thank you so much. Well, that's it. Let's move on, right?
yeah. Well,
Oh,
I don't know.
okay. Do you want to move on?
Shoot. Darn it. I always forget what I'm supposed to ask in this situation.
Okay. Well, maybe we should just go ahead and move on.
Bob, can you help me out?
But I never pay attention at this point.
I remember.
I'm so lost. What's going on?
I remember.
What?
Hey, Ken.
What's up?
What are you big on?
Oh, I'll tell you what I'm big on. I'm big on Tim Keith sending me direct messages on Instagram. That's what I'm big on. Although it's not fun because I found out that you all got the same message pretty much.
I did not get that message.
I got a different
message.
You didn't get the bird video?
I did not get the bird video.
I got a different one as well.
I should have ripped it so I could play it on the podcast.
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I got a different video.
I got a picture, and I don't know what Tim's doing.
Okay, well.
What was the picture of?
Oh, this and that.
I wish I could play I want to remind me to get the bird video going later. I'll post it. But yeah, getting direct messages from Tim Keith, that's what I'm big on. I got one personally, and then the CineBoiz account got one as well.
He is maybe our number one fan, and I say that because he's the perfect fan of the CineBoiz. He doesn't listen to anything we do.
Right, exactly.
Or know anything about what we do.
Right.
And yet, here he is.
Big fan.
Sending us DMs in our comments, liking everything.
Do you think he would join the Discord?
Maybe? I think if you gave him $1 billion, he couldn't tell you what Discord he was.
That's fair.
I mean, I would love to have him try and explain to you like the Slack Discord idea.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't do it.
Well, there's your reminder to join the Discord. If you're on the Twitch page, link is in the description below. So go ahead and do that. Well, that's it for all what we're big on. So today's a big day. We're going to talk about the Oscar nominations that came out, but I think there's a few headlines we want to get to first before we do that. So let's go ahead and do that first. So the big one, one of the first big ones. So we're getting a new movie from Michael Mann. It's about the story of Ferrari, and I believe it's called Ferrari, and it stars Adam Driver. Isn't that just the sexiest headline you've ever heard?
It would be sexier if it was Michael Bay.
Okay. But it also has Penelope Cruz and Shailene Woodley. So that's cool.
My dad sent me a video. It's not the bird. It is a goat escaping from a farm.
That sounds like that's very on brand for Tim.
So anyway, carry on.
Yeah. Also, she's very excited for Ferrari. I am too. Anything with Adam Driver in it. And then when was the last time Michael Mann made a movie? It's been a while. I feel like it's been a long time since there's been a Michael
that seems
Mann
like something
movie.
you should look up.
I'm working on it.
Mob's on it. But I think like the last Michael Mann movie was like Public Enemies. If I'm not mistaken. I can't think of another Michael Mann movie.
Public Enemies.
That was the one with Johnny Depp and Christian Bale.
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
It was long and not as much happened as I wanted it.
But Michael Mann directed Heat. If you've never seen Heat, go see Heat. Go watch it right now.
His last movie, Black Hat.
Oh, that's with Chris Hemsworth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Forgot about that movie.
Is that where he's like a burned like CIA agent or something like that?
He's a furloughed convict.
Huh.
Furloughed convict?
How do you get furloughed from being
as a convict? I don't know.
What?
Hey, we're just going to go ahead and you're just
I'm
not
just
going to be a
type
convict
in
now.
Furloughed convict. Is that a real thing that happens?
Well, I think like maybe with like prison population, you might get released if you're a non-violent offender. I know prisons will do that.
A furloughed convict and his American and Chinese partners hunt a high-level cybercrime network from Chicago to Los Angeles to Hong Kong to Jakarta.
Jakarta.
I mean, that just means, correct me if I'm wrong, furloughed convict means you get to leave and then you have to go back.
Sounds, yeah.
Right?
I would
Isn't that
assume
what
that's
that
what
means?
it means. Because
Chad,
when you're furloughed from your
help us
job,
out.
that's what that means.
Yeah, you get to leave and then you're forced to go back.
I don't know. But I don't think that movie was that good, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see it. So.
Well, Michael Mann has a new movie coming out with Adam Driver about Ferrari. So I'd assume that's going to be a lot better than Black Cat. Mal says she's so excited for Ferrari. So I'm excited too.
Is this just going to be like a is Adam Driver just building a like Italian universe?
The Adam Driver Italian verse?
Yeah, the Italian verse.
Oh, I like that.
I'm into it, honestly. I watched a funny movie last night. It was a little romantic comedy from years ago. It had Daniel Radcliffe and somebody was called What If, and Adam Driver was his best friend, and by far the funniest part of the movie. By far. The movie kind of sucked, but Adam Driver was great.
You think they're going to make Adam Driver cut his hair for this movie? Because
Who
every
knows?
every Adam Driver movie we get, same haircut, and I'm for it. Love it.
I don't think so. I'll say no.
But Enzo didn't have long hair. I'm just,
That's true. We'll see what happens.
I think he will in this movie.
I can't think of any time where Adam Driver has not had long hair, and I don't think that exists.
You know what's funny about Adam Driver is most of the time when a guy has long hair, the first thing you think is long hair. That guy, long hair. And Adam Driver is just, maybe I thought that when, what?
Juice is in the chat asking
Oh.
what name was on the back of the jersey, and so Mob just showed him. Yeah.
Smart.
Hey, Juice, good to see you.
that was for our podcast listeners.
Yeah.
I should probably have the chat up. That seems smart.
Yeah, you should probably follow along. And you know what else you should do? Join the Discord.
I don't know.
Marie says, do you think they will make Adam Driver drive a Ferrari? Adam Drive or a Ferrari? I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Marie. That was a good one. Ugh. Well, check out Michael Mann's Ferrari. Probably in theaters 2024, be my guess. Juice says, Mob, do a gritty challenge.
I literally watched a video of this old man trying to do the gritty the other day, and I watched it and said that would be me trying to do the gritty. So
Was
no.
the video of Mac Jones doing the gritty in the end zone? That was
No. It was like this old teacher. Like these kids were walking through the hall grittying, and the old teacher was watching him, like angry. And then all of a sudden he busts out his version of it, and it was so bad. And I was like, that's me.
I think if I had to even attempt the gritty, I would end up tripping and falling.
I don't understand the physics.
I
behind
can't
the
even
gritty.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I
Like
can't
it
figure
looks
it out.
real simple.
Right.
No,
It's
it's
kind of
not.
it's kind of like the floss. Like it looks kind of simple, and then I try to do it, and my arms are flailing everywhere.
Who would be willing to attempt the gritty right now on the podcast, on camera?
Not me. This is where Tom, we need him.
I don't even think
I
Tom
can't-
would do it.
I can do the.
Yeah, I mean anyone
Hold on.
can do that part. It's
Hold on.
it's the little skipper Rudy do that you can't figure out.
Yeah, the skipper Rudy do.
I've never felt older in my life.
I'm gonna try it. It's like a.
Keep in mind, Kenny has a reconstructed knee, so
It's like a thing where you get like.
you got to do the side.
Oh,
Hey,
oh, we're having fun. Oh, we're having fun today. Was that good?
I think that so when we do our Oscar ballots here in a month or two, the person with the worst ballot should have to attempt the gritty on camera or have to learn it and then present their learned gritty to
I think that's a good idea. Yeah. So Mac Jones gritty was.
I hope it's Tom.
Yeah. My mom's in the chat. She says, "Sorry, I'm late. Had some business to take care of." My mom is in the mafia. She probably murdered somebody.
That sounded
Yeah, I had business to take care
hard
of.
as shit, Kathy.
Okay. Mal says she has no frame of reference. Neither does Kay. I don't really think I do either. I've just kind of seen it, so I just tried it. That's content. We just made content. Look at our viewership just explode after that.
Hey, asking
Goth
for a
Grant
friend.
was in the chat,
Can you
dude.
pop the Twitch chat out into a separate window?
Can
Just
you do
curious.
that?
No.
Can someone is a a Twitch
I
user
thought
do
you
that.
could.
I know you can on YouTube.
Oh, maybe I'm just thinking of YouTube.
Just curious. No reason in particular.
My everyone says hi to my mom because my mom's in the YouTube chat and everyone else is in the Twitch chat. Mom,
Yes.
if you want to talk to people, go
Even
over to
better.
the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/the CineBoiz.
It's better this way.
It's so much better. Gosh, Andy Carpenter in the chat. Good morning, good to see you. Goth Grandpa in the chat. Good morning, good to see you. Good Lord, I should just do the gritty every episode.
Yeah, I mean,
Instead
of Bing Bong, it's just the greedy.
All right, I really got to reel this back in. Okay, here we go. So check out Ferrari. Next thing in the news, the Razzie nominations came out. You guys excited?
The Razzies are just
No.
a scam at this point.
Yeah.
They're a
I'm
huge
mad
scam.
at the Razzies.
Oh,
They're a
he's mad.
scam.
Well, there's a whole category dedicated to Bruce Willis this year.
Okay, that was great.
That's pretty funny.
So literally, the category
I
is worst Bruce Willis performance, and it's like he was in 8 movies this year. Okay, so here we go: Cosmic Sin, Deadlock, Apex, Fortress. It's Apex and Fortress.
He was in Apex?
Okay, so it's
Which
Cosmic
character
Sin.
is he?
I don't know. Cosmic Sin, Deadlock, Apex, Fortress, Midnight in the Switchgrass, Out of Death, Survive the Game, and American Siege.
So is Out of Debt the like real life story of Bruce Willis as to why he's doing all of these?
Yeah, he's the new
No,
Nick
it's
Cage.
out of death. Not
Oh,
death.
I heard Out of Debt.
I mean, those
Death.
titles are exactly what you'd expect them to be. Exactly what.
Can somebody send my mom?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my god, you got to send it in the YouTube chat.
Yeah,
though.
I got it.
Okay.
I love
Follow us on Twitch, Mom.
or don't.
Man, we're off the rails. Anyways, Bruce Willis category, the Razzies. If you're Bruce Willis, are you upset that there's your own category at the Razzies, or are you kind of like,
I don't think Bruce Willis knows what the Razzies are.
yeah, you're probably right.
I think you do what Nick Cage would do, which is fully lean into it.
That's fair. Annie says she's usually busy on Saturday mornings, but she's very happy to be here. Well, Annie, we're really happy you're here too. Maybe we'll change our time now that football is over. We'll talk about it. But yeah, so check out the Razzies. I don't know when the actual Razzie Awards are. I think they're the night before the Oscars, typically, right?
I have.
I guess I'm
so
asking
many
the wrong
Razzies.
crowd here.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Okay.
No clue. You are asking the wrong crowd. You don't know
we're asking
anything
the wrong
about
crowd.
film.
All right. Well, so check that out. And then there's some other interesting news that came out this week. Let me see if I can get this pulled up. But make sure I'm looking at this right. Adam Driver. Okay. Other interesting news that came out this week. We got some news. It wasn't really news. It's just George Miller was talking about how they almost had Eminem to star in Mad Max Fury Road before they got Tom Hardy.
But he didn't want to go to, where did they shoot? Australia?
Australia.
Yeah,
So he
just didn't want to. He just
apparently
didn't want to go.
Apparently, he was
I
under the
love.
impression that they were going to film the movie in Michigan. And then when he
love
found out
that.
the movie was not going to be filmed in Michigan, he was like, I'm not leaving. Sorry. So,
I love Eminem so much.
I guess we'll pivot to Tom Hardy.
yeah. I
Who
guess
would have
we'll get
guessed
our
Tom
backup
Hardy was
Tom
their
Hardy.
second choice?
Well, I didn't know this, but apparently there was like, I guess Tom Hardy and
good.
Charlize Theron did not get along when they filmed that movie. Which, okay.
I mean, that's fine.
All right. So, but yeah, Eminem was the first choice to be in Mad Max Fury Road. That news was dropped. That bomb was
Is
dropped
there
this
a
week.
worse profession to not get along with your coworker than the other lead role of a movie you're
It'd
starring
be tough, man, because then you got to pretend that you do get along in some cases, and that would be
in? Because
really
like
hard.
I mean, I guess if your characters hate each other, then great. But they didn't in that movie. They were very much on the same team.
Yeah, that'd be tough. I don't know if I could do that. I would try, but I don't think I could do it.
Oh, I would be.
Yeah.
I'm great at hiding my disdain for things, so I'd be awesome at it.
You really do. You really do hide that stuff well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I mean, the last big thing that happened this week before we get into our Oscar nomination recap, Jurassic World Dominion trailer dropped. And we got to look at the OG3, the OG trio.
Yeah, I'm actually mad at it.
You're mad at it?
Yeah. Like
Do explain.
the second trailer came out and I was like, that looks terrible. I don't have to feel like I have to go watch it. This trailer comes out and I'm like, this looks stupid. And then those three show up and I'm like, shh, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm mad at it because now it makes me also think I have to go back and watch the second one, which I haven't seen.
I don't think so. I don't think you have to see.
That's why I'm mad.
I'm sure that anything you need to know from the second one, you can pick up on from context.
Isn't the director of this one though?
The context is that the dinosaurs escaped.
Yeah.
That's
Director of this movie though, isn't he the same who directed first Jurassic World? So maybe it'll be better. God, that second one was so bad.
The first one was fine, I guess.
I enjoyed the first one.
It
wasn't anything great, but I
enjoyed it. The best part was Jimmy Buffett running away with his margarita. We can all agree.
Yeah. He should have won an Oscar, or at least been nominated.
Everyone is saying that. Yeah.
Best supporting actor, Jimmy Buffett, Jurassic World. And it's just his Oscar clip is him, of course, running away with the margarita.
Yeah, so it's the same director as the first one.
Okay.
Who also did Safety Not Guaranteed.
You know, one of the I always forget, but Jake Johnson is actually one of the better parts of that movie.
Oh, yeah, Jake Johnson's solid in that movie. Maybe they bring him back.
You know what movie I just recently watched that I totally forgot he was in?
Huh.
21 Jump Street.
Oh, yeah. He's like the principal, right?
He's the principal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird, it doesn't fit him.
It's very
to be a
strange.
principal. Yeah.
No.
I
Like
love him.
he's trying to keep things intact when it's really he's the one who's doing shenanigans in most of the movies.
I would say he's probably one of my top 5 favorite actors that I never remember as one of my favorite actors. If that makes sense.
That's fair.
If someone asked me, I would never say I love Jake Johnson. He's awesome, but whenever I see him in anything, he's my favorite character in that movie.
Yeah, he's usually great. Steals the show. Yeah. So check out Jurassic World Dominion. That's coming your way pretty soon. All right, guys, let's get to the meat of the episode. What do you say? Oscar
30
nominations.
minutes in and we're finally to the meat.
Yeah. Oscar nominations came out this week. I know Tom is excited, but he didn't come today, so he's not here. So we're just going to have to make do with us and talk about Oscar nominations. So, yeah, oh, gosh, I lost the page. Today is not my best day for...
We want to talk betting odds?
Yeah, why don't you talk betting odds real quick? And I'm going to get this fixed.
I was a little surprised to see the Power of the Dog as the betting favorite for Best Picture.
Right now.
I thought it would be Yeah, right now.
They got to go through the ringer.
They do. I thought, and Belfast is right behind it. Right now, Power of the Dog is plus 110.
All right, you guys talk about that real quick. Hold on.
260.
You guys talk about that real quick. I'm going to hop off so I can fix this. BRB. I'm going to leave you guys to it. Do you think you can handle it, just you two?
Yeah, shut up and let us talk.
All right. Let us do this. Jeez.
Where's
I'd never leave.
Where's Don't Look Up in there?
Don't Look Up is plus 3,300, so not close. It's Power of the Dog, Belfast, West Side Story is right behind Belfast, and then a distant fourth is King Richard at plus 1,600. So
interesting.
It seems like those three are the.
If I were in a betting state that allowed betting, I'd throw 10 bones on Don't Look Up.
I mean,
it just seems like the perfect movie to win.
It definitely seems like in the next month
when you're going to go through the cycle.
Go through the cycle. Yeah, I still kind of think if I had to pick now, I would pick Belfast. But that's what the public likes. That's the most money is on Belfast right now. So that means it probably will not be the winner.
Right.
Who knew that this was into a gambling podcast?
Because right now you're looking for value, and value.
Yeah, the value. I would say, value play. Don't Look Up is easily the best because it's got some weird buzz.
Yeah, there's like one category that the best picture always wins as well that it was nominated for.
There's a couple, like Will Smith, I think is a lock for best actor. Maybe
but we said that about Chadwick Boseman.
That's true. Andrew Garfield probably could sneak in. Maybe Benedict Cumberbatch. Who knows?
Yeah.
You got Nicole Kidman is the favorite right now for best actress, but I would say Lady Gaga and Kristen Stewart have to be reckoned with probably.
Wait.
Or not.
Gaga didn't get it nominated.
No, she didn't. You're right.
She did.
Did Kristen Stewart not either?
She did.
I think she did.
She definitely did. I'm back, baby.
Okay, there she is. He is.
Yeah, no, she did get nominated. We'll talk about that. So
How about this? Cruella is the heavy favorite for costume design. I forgot Cruella came out in 2021. That felt like so long ago.
Yeah, it kind of felt
I
like
watched that movie and said, okay, this one's going to win costume design.
Yeah.
Candle Shy is now following us. Candle Shy, thank you so
The best part about
much.
this is Kenny is
that.
the only one who gets the notifications when there's a follow, and I feel like he expects us to react too.
Here's the thing.
He gets the notifications, and he's the only one that can see anything on the screen when he puts it up.
I think
this is absolute crap.
That's too damn bad.
Oh no.
1221 James is now following.
Oh no, our follower goal equals met.
No, I don't think it has.
No, we got 10 more.
We got 10 more to go, man. Maybe we'll do it.
Oh, I thought it was 40 for some reason.
No, it's 50. It's 50.
Okay.
Man, we're just getting the follows.
Got a buffer.
I think each time we get a follow, just so since you guys don't get that audio or visual cue, I'm just gonna get more and more dramatic with my reaction.
Yeah, just freak out a little bit more.
Like just like fall backwards out of my chair. You know.
Hey Ken, I got a question for you.
Yeah, go for it.
If you had to pick one film or person to win an Oscar right now that you're most sure of, who would it be? Or what movie would it be?
For this year?
For this year. In 6 weeks.
Most sure I would be.
meant for this award season, yes.
Yes, for this award season. Well, do we want to talk about the
I just answered the question, you coward.
I am positive that I'm positive that Cody Smith McPhee is going to win the Oscar for actor in supporting role.
Okay.
Positive.
Mine would be that Drive My Car wins best whatever it is, international feature.
Best foreign language film?
Foreign language film, yeah. That would be mine.
Yeah.
Even though I haven't seen it.
Well, let's get into this real quick. So let's start. Let's kind of go through let's just go through the main categories today because we're already way behind on time. We're a mess today, but apparently people love it. We're getting follows. Everybody's hopping in the chat.
These are our best shows. Structure is gone.
Like it's not going to make for a great listening podcast, but you're here to see the dumpster fire in person on Twitch. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. So actor in a leading role. So we've got. Let me pull this up real quick.
Mr. Smith for sure.
We have Javier Bardem in Being the Ricardos, Benedict Cumberbatch, Power of the Dog, Andrew Garfield, Tick, Tick, Boom, Will Smith, King Richard, and then Denzel Washington for Tragedy of Macbeth. I will say that if you would have asked me that question probably a few months ago, Kevin, I would have said
take that as a compliment.
Will Smith is my lock to win the Oscar, but now I'm not sure, man.
I think Andrew Garfield could creep a little closer.
I don't think Will Smith has the momentum right now, and momentum's kind of a big deal when it comes to
Actually,
Oscars.
I take that back. I think I could see Benedict Cumberbatch creeping in for sure.
Yeah, same.
It's
I could
the
see
exact
that.
kind of movie that Hollywood loves to just give awards to.
But you could also see Javier Bardem. They love the biopic.
That's true.
And I realize Will Smith is a biopic, but Javier Bardem playing Ricky Ricardo.
It's a Hollywood biopic.
It's a Hollywood biopic.
That's what they actually love. Because let's see, they've had
which is why Nicole Kidman's probably going to win.
Yeah.
And didn't Renee Zellweger win it a couple years ago for
Judy?
Yeah.
Which was a terrible movie.
Terrible movie. They don't care if the movie sucks.
Right.
They just want them to portray other actors.
Yeah. Hollywood does love Hollywood so much. I just saw that Brad Pitt's next movie is a Damien Chazelle movie about Hollywood.
Yep.
So that one's going to get all this
Oscars
year.
a lot.
So next year, that's Oscar. That'll win the Oscar.
Ship
Definitely.
it.
Shipping it. And then we have actor in a supporting role. The nominees are Syrian Hines for Belfast, Troy Kotzer for Coda, Jesse Plemons for Power of the Dog, J.K. Simmons for Being the Ricardos, and Cody Smith McPhee for Power of the Dog, which I think I feel pretty comfortable saying he's going to win.
I would agree.
But I haven't seen Belfast or Coda yet. Apparently Belfast is amazing. I really want to see it.
It just seems, isn't it sad?
I don't know. Could be.
I feel like it's sad. I feel like it's sad subject matter.
And then we got actress in a leading role. Nominees are Jessica Chastain for Eyes of Tammy Faye.
She's going to win.
Olivia Colman for The Lost Daughter, Penelope Cruz for Parallel Mothers, Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos, and then Kristen Stewart for Spencer. I'm going to say this. I watched Spencer last night. I really liked it. I was shocked at how much I enjoyed Spencer. I didn't think I was gonna like it.
And Kristen Stewart wasn't too Kristen Stewart.
Well, she was, but you kind of. Here's the thing. There's a scene at the beginning of the movie where she goes
Ken,
into like.
give us a quick Christian. Explain this movie like your Kristen Stewart, please.
I can't do it. Well, here's what I'll say. There's a scene.
Kristen Stewart's my favorite impression. Every time someone does it, I lose my mind.
Like,
well, there's a scene at the beginning of the movie where she goes into a cafe to ask for directions, and then she does kind of that. She does like a Kristen Stewart version of Diana, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a long movie. I don't think I want to watch it." But it's pretty damn good.
I just don't think I could take it seriously. Kristen Stewart is one of the. I just can't take her seriously.
You can watch it on Hulu. It's free to watch on Hulu.
Yeah.
I recommend it. It's not super long either, so.
Well, that's good. Maybe today.
I actually really. I was. I'll just say that I enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to enjoy it. So there's that. So yeah, actress in a leading role. Be on the lookout for that. Hollywood.
Who's the favorite there? Nicole Kidman, right?
Yeah.
I would think. Her or.
I think Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
I think Kristen
I think
Stewart.
it's Nicole Kidman.
Well,
I would agree, just based on what we just talked about.
Mal says, "Wow, I've seen all but one of those movies."
Wow, you should be on the podcast.
Mal
Jeez.
should be the Cinemall.
Seriously.
Cineceramics.
Molly Ceramics, come on the podcast.
yeah.
Tell us what these movies are about.
And then we have actress in a supporting Cinemall. Yeah, I like that. Oh, she said it was only for leading males. Okay, well.
Oh, well, still.
For just that category.
Come on the podcast.
We could use your expertise. And then we have actress in a supporting role. We have Jessie Buckley for The Lost Daughter, Ariana DeBose for West Side Story, Judi Dench for Belfast, Kirsten Dunst for Power of the Dog, and Anjanae Ellis for King Richard. You know what? I think my pick there, probably Ariana DeBose for West Side Story. You guys see it?
Can I say something?
Yep.
How dare you say Judi Dench without adding the dame?
Oh.
Yeah.
What the heck?
That's offensive.
Well,
That sounds so
that's
weird.
not how it's listed on the Oscars website. So
Well, I think I have to boycott the Oscars now.
you should.
All right.
You should. You know what you should do when we have our watch party. You should still show up for the watch party, but like have a sign or just be very
like have a
clear
piece
that
of
you're
tape over
boycotting,
my mouth.
boycotting
Yeah.
the Oscars. That'd be good stuff. That'd be good content. Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring a whiteboard and I'll write on it, and that's how I'll communicate with
Yeah.
the people.
I like that. That'd be good. Should we do animated feature film? Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, that's gonna be
Encanto.
yeah. I was blanking on the name.
Yeah, so nominees are Encanto, Flea, Luca, Mitchell's versus the Machines, and Ryan the Last Dragon. Here's what
I
I'll say.
actually would
go ahead.
Man, Disney really coming out.
borderline bet my life on Encanto winning. Borderline life pick.
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna share my feelings. Encanto was fine. I didn't think it was that great.
That's how I feel about most Pixar movies these days, and that's fine because
It's
they're
not
not
a Pixar
made
movie.
for me. Or it's a Disney
It's a
movie.
Disney movie.
It's yeah, just Disney. But
I know, but like,
they look like Pixar's now. To be honest,
I
it's
know.
hard to differentiate.
It was. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get hate for that, but Encanto. Oh, there it is. There's the hate.
Yeah,
K Mango not happy.
Hates that.
K Mango not happy about my take. Okay, I don't think it was a bad movie. I just was when I watched it, I was like, okay, yeah, they all just hang out in the house the whole movie. Oh, sorry, K Mango.
Hey, is Mickey eating her foot?
Yes. Hey, Mickey, can you stop? It's
Yes.
really loud, buddy.
I can't hear it, so we're good.
Okay. All right, we're good. So yeah,
I can't. I could just see her
I'll
gnawing
also
on her
say
foot.
this: Encanto was the only one of those movies I did actually see, so that probably means that it's.
What are the
probably
others
best.
again? I cut you off.
Flea, Luca, Mitchell's versus the Machines, Ryan the Last Dragon.
Here's
Luca
the thing
could
about.
get some buzz, maybe, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be Encanto. But here's the thing about Mitchell's versus the Machines: it's a Phil Lord and Christopher Miller movie.
Yeah, and I typically like them a lot. Oh well. Well,
Hey, should we have a Discord competition to see who can pick the most winners?
we should
Especially-
definitely do that.
I would love to see that from our
We
Discord
should-
because they don't watch movies.
What we should do is we should set up like a Discord
Actually-
channel where people can post their
Or just
ballots.
a Google sheet where you get the results, maybe. or Google whatever you did. Call it.
We could do that.
Google.
We'll talk
model.
about it. We'll talk about it. I think
Can't
we should
remember
definitely
what
do
it's
something like
called.
that. Yeah, get some engagement going. And then we're gonna skip a few of these, and then we're gonna just go down to directing. So the nominees for directing are Kenneth Branagh for Belfast, Ryusuke Hamaguchi for Drive My Car, Paul Thomas Anderson for Licorice Pizza, Jane Campion for Power of the Dog, and Steven Spielberg for West Side Story. The Award winner for Best Director, not on the list.
None of the Tommy Award
the
winners were
Tommy-
even nominated.
The Tommies were.
Well, you know what that demonstrates? It's a perfect demonstration of how society views movies versus how the Oscar views movies.
I think that's
People
fair.
go see movies that are not Oscar nominees for the most part.
But nobody saw The Last Duel, except for the weird subsection of the internet we tapped
might be
into
the
with
only
that.
person in Columbia that saw the last.
I
Duel.
saw it. I thought it was great.
It
was awesome.
And
It's
It was
on
great,
here.
but it was.
I'm here for I know Kevin's like, if they're a snub, are they really? Is it worth it? But Jodie Comer is a snub.
She is.
my
She's
opinion.
a legitimate
She's
snub. You're
awesome.
right.
She was. With that movie and the content in that movie and how you had to handle it and how she had to shoot certain scenes in different ways that were the same, and how she was amazing. So
Yeah.
I
was
thought
trying
she
to
at
think
least
of-
deserved the respect of a nomination.
The way that movie was told, the story was told. It was. I couldn't remember what, but it was Vantage Point. You guys remember that movie?
Yeah.
The Matthew Fox movie. It was
That
Vantage
movie
Point,
was-
only done well.
Right.
Done
Okay.
very well.
Interesting. Well, now
And
I really want to
3
watch it.
point of views versus 80.
Yeah.
So
That movie was garbage. Vantage.
it was
Point.
bad. I got Vantage Point for on DVD one Christmas, so I own that. Don't know
Congrats.
why.
Congratulations on
Yeah.
that Christmas.
One of
Um,
the 7 movies I own.
Yeah. And then we'll just go through the last category, and we'll probably do more with the Oscars leading up to
Also,
it.
Jane Campion is the odds-on favorite there.
You
yeah.
think so?
Let me check, but I think she's the betting favorite right
I
now.
think you're probably right. I don't think you're wrong.
Where
Yeah.
is she?
I wouldn't give it
Yeah,
to anybody
betting
else.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll just kind of go through Best Picture real quick. Pull this up. So the nominees are Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. I have seen all of these except 3. I have not seen Belfast, Coda,
I
or
have
Drive My
not
Car
seen
yet.
a lot of them.
I watched Nightmare Alley last weekend. Again, I liked it more than I thought I was going to like it.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
It's pretty good.
Where's Best Picture? Why is it not at the top?
Yeah, it's weird.
I just
Should we try to log in as a member to the Academy's website?
Yes.
All right, hold on.
when
What
when
if
do
we
we
got
get our
accredited?
membership?
My gosh, that would be incredible.
Send me the
I just
screeners.
want to. Yeah, I just want screeners. That's all
Yeah.
I want.
I don't think I can. I can't do it.
Should
on the
we?
screen.
How many followers do you have to have on Instagram and Twitter to be verified? Seems like we should try. And
I
get
don't know if
verified
there's
soon.
like a number. I think there's just like an application process. I don't think you have to have like. Well, you
Yeah,
might have
I've
to have a certain
tried.
number. Marie
Yeah,
says
it'd be
she also watched Nightmare Alley recently and was a little disappointed. Fair enough.
I remember being more excited for it when I saw the original trailer drop,
Mm-hmm.
and then as time went on, it fizzled. My interest fizzled. But
I think that I was really disappointed by Shape of Water, so I went
Grinding
into
can you call it
Nightmare
by its
Alley.
correct name? Yeah.
Grinding Nemo. I went into this one a little trepidatious, I would say, and then it ended up I liked it more than I thought I was going to like it. So I think that's probably the difference there. I think if you really liked Grinding Nemo, you probably didn't like Nightmare Alley as much. That'd be my guess.
Mob and I kind of talked about it already while you were away, Ken.
Oh,
But,
sure.
if you had to pick who do you think is going to win this category? And then if you had to throw a couple bucks on a dark horse, who'd your dark horse be?
I think the winner is going to be Power of the Dog.
Okay, that's kind of what I think right now.
If I were to throw some money on a dark horse, though, probably Belfast. Be my
That's
guess.
not a dark horse, but well, I'll tell you the betting odds. It's Power of the Dog is 1, and close behind that is Belfast
Okay,
right now,
cool.
and then right behind Belfast is West Side Story, and then there's a big drop, and it goes King Richard, Coda, Licorice Pizza, Dune, Don't Look Up.
Oh, actually, Dark Horse, Don't Look Up.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what Mob said.
Yep.
We agree.
Yep.
We're on the same page.
I can see it going through the cycle, and it's just the kind of movie that Hollywood loves, and so
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's those are the main category nominations.
Because Leo is gonna do what's necessary to get it up there, and so is what's her face, blonde lady, and so is the other blonde lady.
Blonde lady and blonde lady both gonna really promote it. So
Really struggling to remember the first blonde lady's name.
Jennifer Lawrence or Meryl Streep, which one?
Oh, the third blonde lady.
there's more.
Who's the other one?
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett. That was
Yeah.
the first blonde lady I was thinking of.
Okay.
There's so many
Blonde ladies in that movie. So many of them.
I would have remembered Meryl Streep. I was originally talking about Kate Blanchett, then Jennifer Lawrence, and then I kind of forgot about Meryl Streep. But
You don't just forget about Meryl Streep.
well, I would have remembered. I know Meryl Streep's name at all times. That's a name I always know.
Yeah.
I am Beyonce always.
All right. Well, let's do this. We're almost to an hour. I didn't really have any trivia. I was just gonna ask random questions about Oscars.
Let's get some random questions.
Are you sure?
flowing.
Because we're
Yeah.
almost at an hour here. Okay,
So what?
let's do it. We really just okay.
What else are we gonna do?
All right. Here's some Oscar questions for you. All right, guys. Whoever gets closest wins. How much do you think an Oscar weighs?
Ooh, that's a great question. I bet it's heavier than I think it is.
8 pounds, 6 ounces.
Okay.
Oh, you're going into the ounces. I think that's heavy. I think I'll go 6 pounds, 6 ounces.
How many ounces are in a pound?
16.
You're asking the wrong
16.
dude.
So you said 8 pounds, 6 ounces?
There's
you-
not.
You're
don't have
right.
it in
You're
pounds?
not right, but you're the closest. So
You're
it's
closer.
8.5 pounds. So
Wow.
you're 2 ounces off, essentially.
Right there.
Yeah, that was really good. Let's see.
That's trivia I should know for the future. Pounds.
What name one? There's only 2 of these, but name one of the 2 sequels to win Best Picture?
Sequels.
Mm-hmm.
I actually feel like I just
God.
heard this recently.
Wasn't it Godfather?
Oh yeah, Godfather 2 probably.
Yep, that one. That did win.
Yeah.
And
What was the
then-
other?
Hold on.
I'll give you a hint. We talked about it last week. Well, we talked about the film series last week.
I don't remember what we talked about 10 minutes.
I
after
usually
we go.
forget. Probably
Yeah.
about 20 minutes
Yeah,
after
this
we
one's gonna
record.
bother me because I know it, and you're gonna say it, and I'm gonna be like, yeah.
We talked about it last week. I can't remember what I did yesterday.
The ODY's like, I feel like everybody says, "Oh, this is heavier than I thought" when they win their first time. Yeah, that
They
is
for
true.
sure
They do say
say
that a
that.
lot. Mob would actually be like, "Oh, this is just 2 pounds. This is 2 ounces lighter than I thought it was going to be."
Yeah, this
when
is
he wins
not
his.
heavy at all.
ODY
I don't
did
remember.
Back to the Future 3 win Best Picture?
What?
No,
Oh, I
it
thought
did
that was
not.
the answer. I was like, huh?
no. Kamingo says Shrek 2 again. No, but
Get
you
out
guys
of my
are on-
swamp.
You guys are on the wrong track. You guys are on the right track.
Wait, was it Lord of the Rings?
Yes, it
Return
was.
of the King.
Wow,
Sorry,
that's-
I was thinking 2.
that's hard to-
I was
yeah.
thinking 2,
Mhm.
and then it was like, wait, no,
No,
Return
you
of the
gotta
King one.
Dig deeper.
I almost think that those shouldn't even count as sequels. Those are just trilogies. They're
Yeah.
just all part of the same. Like a sequel to me is like Toy Story 2.
That's what I was thinking. Was
Yeah.
literally number 2, which
Me
is
too.
why.
I didn't. Yeah.
And then the last question I'm going to ask: there have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who have won Oscars back-to-back years. Name one of them.
What's his name? The director of The Revenant.
Who directed The Revenant? I don't even know.
Alexander Inarritu?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I guess his movies won Best Picture back to back.
But Revenant didn't win Best Picture.
Well, he won Best Director for Revenant.
How recent are these people? Fairly
I'll
recent?
say the most recent one to happen was in the 90s.
the 90s.
Mhm.
Ah,
It's
Yeah,
been a long
I
time
did
since
did
somebody's
Tom
won
Hanks
an
do
Oscar.
it?
Yep.
Did Tom Hanks do it?
Nailed it.
Okay. It was probably Philadelphia and like what, Forrest Gump?
Yep. I think you're right. I think that's absolutely correct. So congratulations to Kevin and Mob just for being overall stand-up guys.
Tom Hanks is always a safe bet when you're talking Oscars.
Yeah. And then let's do some movie anniversaries real quick. Happy 5-year anniversary to The Great Wall, starring Matt Damon.
I was thinking the other day, if you had to take
Ooh.
one or the other, Matt Damon or Ben Affleck, who would you take? Because I'm
That's a
taking Ben
toss-up.
Affleck every day.
I think I would take Ben Affleck.
I might go Matt Damon.
But 10 years ago, it would have been Matt Damon, no question.
Yeah.
Now it's Ben Affleck, no question
Yeah,
for
'cause
me.
he played-
It's weird.
Because he played
Ben's
Batman.
had definitely the better last decade.
Yeah, I think
Really,
that's
the
fair.
last I would say.
Oh, and also, I just don't need Matt Damon telling me I need to buy crypto.
Yeah, dude.
Get out of here.
Every day on Twitter, I see a new celebrity that has look at the ape I just bought. Here's the crypto, and it's like, oh my god,
Good God.
not you too.
World's
One of my
ending.
least favorite clips in the history of TV was Paris Hilton talking to Jimmy Fallon about her NFT. Did you guys see that?
And them comparing their
It
NFTs
was
together.
so horrible.
Who cares? Happy 10-year anniversary to Ghost Rider's Spirit of Vengeance.
Is that a sequel?
To Ghost Rider.
I didn't know there was a sequel.
Yes.
It didn't win Best Picture?
Did not. It did not. It was not one of the ones that we had
I'm-
mentioned earlier.
Truly flabbergasted that there's a sequel to that movie.
Kevin's in a blender.
And I didn't know it.
And
I love Ghost Rider.
there you go. And then happy 25-year anniversary to Scream 3, which I don't think it was exactly 25 years ago this week, but that was the only movie I think released in February of 1997.
Close enough. I didn't see
Now we get a
Scream
movie
3.
every 5 minutes. It's a lot different these days. But K Mango says NFTs are bad.
Agreed.
Yeah. I get what an NFT is, but I also don't give a shit.
Yeah.
There I am. I'm
Let's start-
uncut today.
Let's start minting NFTs. From
Can we
this
make NFTs?
podcast.
How do we do that?
I don't know how to make them. We could probably learn. I don't really. There's only one NFT that needs to be made, and it's the GIF of Kenny doing the gritty. We could sell that
How much
for
you-
many cents.
Do you think? Yeah. I wish I could go full screen and do that, but alas, I can't.
I will, as soon as this is over, I will go clip that in the Twitch channel and post that.
Thank God. That is what we need. All right, well, guys, that brings us pretty much to the end of the podcast today. What a
shame.
What a fun train wreck that was. Good times. Lots of new followers. Chat's popping. So everybody who's in the chat today, K Mango,
It's popping.
Mom,
It's popping.
Marie,
What you know about
my
me?
mom,
What you know about me?
1221 James. Also, thank you so much to 1221 James, Candle Shy, EODY, our new followers. Really appreciate it. You're in for a treat. I'll just say that. If you've never watched it before, never been a part of our community, you made the right choice today. Let's just say that. Be sure to join our Discord as well. There's a lot of good stuff happening there. Be sure to rate, review, subscribe to the podcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcasts. Be sure to subscribe to the Cork Bets YouTube page. I don't think, well, other than my mom, I think everyone else is pretty much in the Twitch chat tonight or today. So thank you so much. But yeah, consider subscribing to the YouTube Cork Bets YouTube page. We really appreciate it. God, Grandpa, good to see you, buddy. You're welcome for the stream. And then of course, follow us on Twitch. We're 10 away, I think, from our goal of 50 now. So that's awesome. Really appreciate it. Goth also says thanks for the $10 million. You're welcome, bud.
Yeah.
And then join our Discord. If you joined us today in the Twitch chat and became a Twitch follower, consider joining the Discord if you're not there, because that's pretty much CineBoiz 24/7, which is where you want to be. It's like a train wreck all the time. It's great. And then be sure to follow us on social media at the CineBoiz on Twitter and Instagram. Help us hit more goals there. We're doing well. We're growing like crazy this year so far, and it's only February, so let's keep it moving. Keep
It's
the
only
momentum going.
February.
It's only February. Guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Go Army.
Go Army.
Super excited about the Kendrick Lamar concert tomorrow.
Who else is in it? It's Kendrick, Eminem,
Mad Max.
Snoop,
Snoop,
Yeah.
Dr.
Fourth,
Dre,
right?
and Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige. What a lineup.
It'll be a good time. 7th grade me's were really pumped.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Really, because I'm really pumped just about Kendrick.
I'm going to miss you guys.
Go away.
You go away.
All right.
All right. See ya.